Hello everyone, Nitro Productions here, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Scrapper. And this figure, I think, might be my favorite Constructicon. And so, if you guys remember a while back, TF fan page made a video saying, oh, they're doing a $30 deal on Overload. And I took that deal, so technically I bought all the figures. I'm just waiting for Overload to come in October. But whatever. Let's review Scrapper. And this figure is really good. Now, my only criticisms is that it's kind of messy in the back. I kind of wish this was more boxed off, but I kind of get that because this is where the combiner port is. But it rolls pretty well. And I wish I had all the other Constructicons transformed, but I don't. But I could assure you, they all do look good together, and I plan to review the rest of them. And I want to say Overload, I'll have them all compared then, and the Devastator video, because I'll probably do that eventually. But let's go on with this. So even though it has a lot of messiness on it, it doesn't really matter to me, because it rolls very well, honestly. And the scooper does work kind of well. It can only move really up and down as posability, but it rolls very well. That's pretty much it for this vehicle mode. I guess let's go on to the transformation. And here we have the arm mode, and on its own, it looks pretty good. Now, there have been a lot of people complaining that once it's on Devastator, the right arm looks very long and awkward. So, I kind of wish this was a little longer. Don't really know how they could have done that, but it would have been nice if the arms were evenly matched. I am using a fan mode right now, of how Devastator looks, picture right here, and it kind of makes it better. I don't know, I really need to see how it looks with Overload, but that's kind of it for the arm mode. It has posability at each finger, can move up and down, and that's pretty much it. So let's move this to the robot mode. And here we have Scrapper in his robot mode. And he looks great. So, if you don't know who this is the Scrapper version, the Movieverse version. And we haven't gotten a figure of him ever, except for that Legends class figure that came with the miniature Devastator. But this figure is very nice. Now, its only problem is its posability is kind of lacking. The arms have great posability with the elbow, a swivel here, can go up and can't really go up that far, and the head can move really well, same on the other arm, but no waist, no pivot, and just this and that. So, if you really wanted a super posable Scrapper, then you're out of luck. But I think this figure's aesthetic alone looks very nice and has a good commanding presence. There isn't really much to say about this figure. I love the look of him. And is it just me, or does he look like that Autobot trench that was in The Last Night? I'm just kidding. I know it's just a reused model, but I highly doubt we'll get a Trench repaint, even though I would like one, because I do like this figure. Since Trench turns into a different thing. But a while back, when I thought we'd never get a Scrapper figure, so I couldn't retool it, I actually made an Autobot Trench custom. And here it is with Scrapper, and I actually think it doesn't look that bad. As you could see, Trench had cat logos, so I just printed that out, and it honestly doesn't look that bad. This is actually my first ever custom. I used the original Rampage, Bone Crusher, and the Scrapper combiner thing, and yeah, I honestly like how these two look together. So yeah, but let's get into the real size comparisons. For size comparisons, here is Scrapper with Igor. Here is Scrapper with Blitzwing. Here is Scrapper with Dropkick. Here is Scrapper with Voyager class Starscream. Here is Scrapper with Blackout. And lastly, here is Scrapper with Dirt Boss, Mixmaster, Scrap Metal, Hightower, Scavenger, Rampage, and Long Haul. So overall, what are my thoughts on this figure? Well, I still think he's my favorite on looks-wise. I can't say I would have liked if he had better posability on the legs, but I can honestly deal with that. The figure's very good. I've got this at Target, and I highly recommend him if you could find him. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.